Victims of the August 2022 massive flooding in Mbale City in eastern Uganda are still struggling to cope up with the situation. The floods that hit the city and the district left over 20 people dead and thousands were displaced. The most affected areas, according to the report, include Nkoma, Bufumbo, Namabasa, Bukonde, Namanyonyi, Chibagala in Mbale City Northern Division, and Bugema, Namatala, Maluku, Marare, Mabanga, Musoto, Masanda, Doko, and Nasenyi in Industrial City Division, where several people's houses were left submerged in water. Memories of the deadly floods have remained on the minds of the survivors who continue to struggle to cope with the situation.
Olunaku enkuba lwe yatonyera ekiro tekyategeereka nti oba enkuba egenda kutonya bwetyo naye nga yatandika ey'olusaago ku ssaawa nga 5 yatandika ku ssaawa nga 5 Allah n'atuleetera otulo bwe yatuleetera otulo ne twebaka ng'ebisigadde ebigenda mu maaso tetubimanyi obulamu badde obutambuzi bwa jasi badde mbeerabeerako ew'omukadde ennyumba okuva lwe yagwa embeerabeerako ew'omukadde eyo
kale pana wero mwene ayeda buyedi kwenyuka ku ssaawa z'abasaawa 11 wanyola gamezi nga gamangi mu nzu kale nga abaana bali khungaki khwe gamezi ebintu bili khungaki khwe gamezi nenga amezi mayitirifu naabi nga inzu yananikhile ni khukhalikhaga ate ssaawa 11 tsino tsetsikhosobolesela khudima khwarulamo khwatsya khwebalilwana.
Ese ifula yakosa bibindu yashula ni butole yashula bena bya tsinyanye na budama yayira ni saa tsakhundu wene isobosa khulimawo ninafuna shesinyalawo neyetata ali nalama busa
nga yetselesyo yetsa kametsi gitsula gayira bilyo ni bintu ebindi era khwakhosewo ngesesi inomelano eba nalima na budama ni kasoli nga mulimo ni mogo nebyo byosi tsana gametsi getsa gakholasi gakhala gayira era nga gayirire byakhulekha mububi sawa ene etsala ekhulya kali khulyako na budama ayo mogo kali khulya
ikyabakho ifula baba nga yezere kiro yakubire nga bwachere naba ni gumudambo mungi nabi nga nanzire mugunda munimiro yesi nalima na budama ni kasoli nadyange enkulute yasudire na budama ayo yosi zana yayirire nakuya kuba baba ifula yakubitisa bubi nga ekutula ni bulafu da ifula yakuba gamezi gayira zinimiro na budama waza zinzu zasambukaga gamabati.
Wambede Abdallah, who is a resident of Naloka Cell, Bomboi Ward in Mbale City Industrial Division, his house is among the many that were washed away by the heavy downpour.
Everything in the house, it was demolished. I didn't get anything from the house.
He continues to take shelter at the neighborhood since he has never managed to reconstruct a house.
So I just rescue myself from the neighbors.
Wambede says he lost all the household property to the floods.
The situation was somehow not simple, but of course, according to the situation, I just endured.
Since August 2022, it is now that he has decided to renovate the damaged house because his host asked him to leave.
So that they just gave me a sitting room where I'm now living. I don't have any fund, so I'm just, the little I get, we eat some and some I just renovate here, slowly.
Mwanje Musa, a farmer dealing in Nasarebe transportation alongside River Nabionga, said the floods swept away everything he had, including his nursery bed, which made him to suffer with losses despite the much money he had just invested in the business.
Amatabanga we gajja embeera yali mbi nnyo kubanga twali tutegese ebintu byonna byagenda byali mu kaituusi guluveria ng'ebintu ebya nasale bedi nga wetupanga nga abamu twali tufunyeeko n'esero zezimu nga tusitokinzeeko ebintu ebimu nga bakasoma baffe bali kujja babitwale naye akaseera ako naffe katugwako bugwi nga twasiika ekiro ekimu ng'amazzi gajjudde.
He notes that they have since then pleaded with government authorities for help in vain.
Okudda engulu njakunyumiza nti nno nze wendi wano ndi musajja mulimi. Ekyanze engulu nga ntuuse wano incidenti ng'eguddewo nagamba Katonda nkoze ntya embeera eno etuuseewo kubanga nina famire ewaka ninayo famire y'abantu nga banakusuukayo ate nange emabega waliwo abantu n'olira nga nze bendabirira ne ŋŋamba nkoze ntya kubanga ebimuli byonna bigenze ono eyampaako esente ze ez'emwanyi nazo zigenze ngenda akola ntya kyenakola nengenda mu kyalo ndinayo omuseere gwange ogw'emwanyi mutono we guti n'amatooke.
Despite the losses he suffered, Mbale says the flood opened up his eyes never to rely on one source of income.
Season y'emwanyi yali tetendaba kutuuka amataba gagirawo omwezi oba gwali gwa musanvu awo naye ntunula mu lusuku ne ŋŋamba naye nze nkoze ntya okumalako n'embeera eno nengenda neyiyayiyayo nentemayo amatooke awo nebogoya ndowooza najjamu emitwalo nga 15.
Shaban Wakayeka, a resident of Busamaga Ward, wants government to forcefully evict all people residing near riverbanks and wetlands.
Under NEMA, omugga guno naguyonga gujjula nnyo we gujjula gugenda ne guyingira mu nnyumba z'abantu bano abaazimba kumpi n'omugga. Twagambye oba twasabye nti gavumenti eyambe ebaggyeko.
He, however, advises that the affected people should be compensated in order to resettle in safer areas.
Kubanga abantu tebaagala kuvaawo voluntarily ebagyewo buli yazimba ekizimbe mu mataba ebasasulayo akasente bagende bagule awalala.
Asad Hauha, the vice chairperson of Naloka Cell, said his residents lost everything they had, including their gardens, leaving them in absolute hunger and poverty, noting that they are now struggling to find what to eat and other basic needs.
Then biri mwatinga kapiki yoga madota binanu byabanga byonagisibwa n'ifula. Era saa zino nkuli mbanti numundi saba akundisa alima asigala gamabale. Pasa takulimemba godawe lyo stona lyati. Kale kuli mumbere efana etyo.
Hauha wants the government to provide the victims with seeds since they are basically farmers and the planting season is approaching.
Kusaba government ibenge edimirira atinga wadenga bye kusuma bishine benge kuambira ka bintu nga bitawo bino tipeni binanu abana benge bakola kino bila Yesu mebata kusoma kubanga kuli mumbere timbi mabi.
Chivumbi Michael, Ibrahim Saka, Kenneth Kamiuka, City Post TV.